Hey guys, how's it going? A real quick discussion about people who are not able to perceive music or its beauty. I'm just going to compare it to color blindness. And the reason why I'm doing this topic is in my other account, I post a bunch of music related videos. There was a person who just asked me this question. They said, like, you know what? I'm not able to understand any of the music stuff that you're talking about. So they said, like, is it even learnable in my lifetime or I'm never going to be able to learn? And the answer is it is a learnable thing. See, compare the visual perception of color to the perception of tone or pitch by the ears. People who are colorblind, they really are deficient in one of the cones, because for color perception you need the red, green, or blue. There are three cones. So when you go take the retina out and when you really look at it under the microscope, you find that they are just deficient genetically. One of the cones is missing. Then if the eyes are not able to send the signal to the brain about a particular color, then the brain cannot perceive it. The thing that is needed to perceive the color inside the eye, in the retina, it's not there. But then with tones, it's different. We all have just one eardrum, and then it just receives the sound, and then it sends it to the auditory cortex, and that's where the brain analyzes that. And I think we all just developed this pitch awareness over time. And if it has been prevalent in your family, and if they sing, your father sings, or your father is interested in music, grandfather, then the more likely it is that the kids, they are going to just naturally get that. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. In this, do, re, so the re is a little raised. Do, ti, that is, ti is lower. Do, ti, la. La is lower than that. Do, re, mi. So now you're going stepwise up. Do, re, mi, fa. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. So sol is higher than do. So that is just a pitch awareness. And this is easily perceivable. Now, the more you indulge in this, I think you will just get that. And appreciation of beauty. That's also, I find it in families. When you're walking in the streets and if there's a beautiful flower in your neighbor's garden, there are some people who, they just walk by and they don't even notice that flower. And there are some people who just stop by and they look at the beauty and they say, like, wow, this is spectacular. So appreciation of beauty is also an easily cultivatable habit. Sometimes, it starts in families like 5 generations ago, and then they all just become passionate romantics. Like for Beethoven to be born, I think 5 generations ago, his family started working on it. So similarly, people who are not able to appreciate music or tone, don't worry about it. It's easily workable. Just keep working on it. And then if you don't get it in your lifetime, don't worry about it, because you're going to pass that culture to your children, and then they're going to get better at it. And then one day you're going to have a musical genius in your family. That's what I got to say, okay? Take care. I hope you enjoyed this post. Talk to you later. Goodbye.